Jai Nepal. Yeah. So g'day and good morning guys. Today I am here in Buddha Stupa. Today we're actually going around to a whole heap of different activities here in Kathmandu, and I'm also here with fellow YouTubers Owen and Ashlyn. You guys will meet them in a second, I'll introduce you, and I'm also here with my friends as well. So come along with me today as we have a whole local experience, see some touristy things, eat some amazing food, and just have a blast here in Kathmandu. So let's go. So right now I'm about to try a local dish called kapse. So this seems like a deep fried pastry of some sort, so let's give this a try. I thought it was going to be crunchy. Oh, it's like a it's almost like a shortbread of some sort. It's really nice, not too overly fried. Just like a really nice snack on the go. Really good. Rightio guys, so I'm here with the familiar faces. If you guys don't recognize, this is Owen and Ashlyn. We met up in Malaysia. I'll pop the clip up here. But these guys are actually in Kathmandu, Nepal, the same time I was. So yeah.
We are buzzing to be here. It is so nice. And it's been so long from we've seen Jack here as well. So it's been great to meet up with him this past couple of days.
Jack's been here before, so he's been able to give us a couple of tips as well.
Yeah, it's our first time here, so we get no wee tour from Jack himself.
Rightio, so just some information about this stupa. So the eyes that you can see represent peace, and then the green flag around it actually represents respect. It's so interesting to see. So yeah, one of my local friends that's with me actually knows a lot more about this, so I'll ask him. But yeah, this is really cool. And you've got also the Buddhism prayer flags as well. So yeah, this is a nice mix of Hindu and Buddhism in a stupa here mixed together. So yeah, really cool to see.
This flag over here, it's called Lunda.
Okay.
Every color of it has year of the animal. They say every year is followed by an animal year.
Right. Okay.
Each color represents a different animal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like Chinese year, you know.
Same as the lunar calendar.
Yeah.
And then what's written on the flag?
I don't exactly know about that.
Yeah. Okay. And did the flag originate in Nepal?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
It's originated in Nepal.
Wow. I don't know about you, but I would not be touching those power lines right there. If you remember my series last time, Bobby actually grabbed onto power lines, and yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
But it's like also it's like vibrating, and the vibration makes the noise. Vibration.
So for those of you who don't know, when you're coming to a Buddhism temple or a stupa, you should always walk right hand shoulder around. So it's actually bad luck if you walk the other way. So if you're a foreigner and you're coming here, make sure you walk right hand shoulder to the temple, because yeah, otherwise you might be wishing some bad luck on yourself. So right now we're actually walking into the Guti, which is right next to the stupa here, so let's go in.
You always wrote it.
Hello. Yeah, wow. So pretty. as you can see here behind me, we've actually came up to the very top of this side temple here, and there's a whole heap of different candles. Now, these candles are burned to remember a loved one who has recently passed away. Now, they burn in sets of 1, 3, 5, 7, odd numbers. That's one common thing in the Buddhism and Hindu religion here in Nepal, is everything is in an odd number, which yeah, is really fascinating, because in the West we're all about even numbers, but here it's burning in odd numbers. Radio, so right now we're about to go and get some local food, maybe some momos, maybe some thali set. I'm not too sure what we're getting. My friends have it all planned, so let's go.
Oh, baby, don't cry. Don't cry. 'Cause there's always tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, if I could fly, I would be with you every second of my life.
Right now I have a tea called suchia. This is actually a Tibetan tea, and they use this to stay warm in the mountains, so let's give this a try.
No, I will get that.
95?
Oh no, you go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good. So it's really warm, hearty, and very salty as well. It's quite good. I like it. Al chop, which is like a fried potato, similar to like a chip. So what I'm gonna do is get, how much hot sauce do I need? A little bit? Little? Yeah. Okay. So put a little bit of... Is that a lot?
A lot. That's a lot.
Okay.
You're gonna dip another potato. Please dip another potato.
No, it should be alright.
He's brilliant.
Alright, maybe I will.
God bless.
These chips here are like just thick enough to be really crunchy, but also gooey on the inside. Really nice and really fresh too. In places like America, Australia, UK, your standard chips are always frozen, but having original chips like this, it's a real treat. Radio, so right now I'm about to try laughing, and legend has it, if you don't laugh before you have this, it's bad luck. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, let's give this a try. Who knew that there was a dish called laughing? Okay. Oh, dropped a bit there. So I actually thought this was going to be hot, as in temperature, but it's actually not. It's a cold dish wrapped in like some type of pasta, and then a little bit of meat inside with some dried out like 2-minute noodles wrapped in there. It is actually quite nice and a really good snack. So yeah, I'd rate this one actually a 10 out of 10. Pretty good. But now we're about to try the big momo. Let's give this a taste. Momo melts in your mouth. The buffalo meat inside just melts, and the pastry is so nice. Try tin momo, which is like a bread, so let's give this a taste. This is why I come to Nepal. The food here is so good, so good. Alrighty, so we just wrapped up eating here. Oh my gosh, I'm so full, but these guys want to go and get more food. So we're going to go for a little walk around here and walk off the food. And then I believe that we're going to a noodle restaurant of some sort. So yeah, come along with me and let's go.
I heard from a friend of mine who saw you just the other day. Oh, I guess that you were back in town. It's been a long time since you've been around.
Now we've just came into this garden, which is actually next to the Buddha Stupa, and actually right here behind me is actually a statue of the recreation of Buddha, the reincarnation of Buddha, I should say. So yeah, this garden's actually really peaceful, right next to a little lake here, but there's also a funny little sign that I want to show you. Check this out. It says no TikTok. So I think people are coming here to do a lot of TikTok. So lucky that this isn't a TikTok and more of an information video. But yeah, found that quite funny. The fact that there was so many TikToks done here, they had to put up signs and saying no. Amala.
La.
Omala.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now I've just bought a omala. So let's give this a taste. I don't like it. No, I'm not a fan, guys. It's very sour. No.
Yummy.
Not yummy.
Yummy.
Not yummy.
You're very brave.
It's not good, is it?
He just put the whole thing in.
Look, just put in the mouth. Just put in the mouth. And just
Why is the whole thing in your mouth? No, little bit.
Start with small pieces first. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not too good, mate. Hey guys, as a fellow traveller, I just wanted to share my excitement about Enjoy the Woods wooden world maps. I just received mine in Australia and I can't wait to set it up. These maps are handcrafted from high quality wood and feature a beautiful detailed design of the world. I'm already planning on marking each country I've visited with the push pins and watching this map come to life. These maps are not only a functional way to showcase my travels, but they also add a touch of sophistication and personality to any room you set it up in. I'm already counting down the minutes until I can hang up mine and show you guys my adventures and the countries I've been to. So if you're looking for a unique and creative way to display your travels, then head over to enjoythewood.com and get your own world map today. Trust me guys, you won't regret it. These things are quality. I'll leave a link in the description. Thanks to Enjoy the Wood for sponsoring this video. Right, so how do you feel so far about today?
I'm having a blast today. It has been so nice just chilling with Jack here and also all the locals here. And we're just having these fruits, and to be honest, I'm not sold on it.
No, neither am I.
It's very bitter, and we were told that you put the whole thing in your mouth and then like continue to suck it, which I tried to do and it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the day has been so nice so far. I feel like we're learning loads as well about the culture here, which is fantastic.
So much.
And all the food today as well was so tasty.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
The only thing that's maybe a bit questionable was the tea. The salty, buttery tea. I'm not fully sure about it either.
Yeah, I was the same.
Yeah. But a wicked day altogether.
Yeah, so good. So right now we're about to go and go to a noodle shop, I believe. And then, yeah, see what happens after that. So let's go. We have now entered this Nepali restaurant here and we've ordered some local, what are these noodles called? Keema noodles. So it originally came out looking like this, and then when we mix it, it now looks like this, which is crazy. So let's give this a try here. I've got a lot of noodles. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So it's got a bit of a kick of spice. There's also bok choy, obviously noodles, and I believe that's buffalo. Thank you. I believe that's buffalo meat in there as well. Quite nice. It's sort of like almost like a Nepali spaghetti, if you will. It's pretty nice. Okay, so today we're here with Mr. Cotton Candy.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Naam ke ho timro? Nitesh.
Wow, and how long has he been selling cotton candy for?
Kati bhayo timro yo cotton candy beच्न थालेको? 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months.
And he earns 5,000 in a month.
5,000 in a month. And is that enough for him, or does he need more?
पुग्छ त त्यति पैसाले कि अझ धेरै चाहिन्छ? He needs money.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
He
all.
needs money.
Yeah.
Does he have a day off?
अनि के हप्तामा सबै दिन नै काम गर्नुपर्छ कि छुट्टी पनि हुन्छ? छुट्टी पनि हुन्छ? हुन्छ? हुँदैन?
No. Okay, and he does it to help his family as well?
अनि यो पैसाले यो बेचेर तिमीले आफ्नो यहीँ हो फ्यामिलीलाई पनि परिवारलाई पनि हेल्प गर्छ को मम्मी बाबालाई uncle and aunt.
If he got some extra money today, what would he do with it?
तिमीले आज हैन पैसा पायो भने के गर्थ्यौ त्यो पैसाले? राख्छु हो सेभ गर्छौ सम्हालेर राख्छौ. He'll just save it.
Save it?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah? Okay. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
मेहनत गरेर काम गर्नेलाई पैसा दिनेछ हेल्प गर्दैछ मद्दत गर्दैछ त्यही भएर
Okay. Okay. Yeah? Okay.
Happy?
Okay.
खाऊ त चाउमिन
Okay.
Bye bye.
Rightio, so we just finished up there in the noodle shop and oh my gosh, I am so full. I cannot eat any more. So that young boy that we just spoke to, we actually were helping him out. It's part of a project that me and my friend Sophia are actually working on, and I'll be talking about that more in a future video, but we're going to be helping out some people here in Kathmandu in a variety of different ways, and he was actually the first young guy that we helped. So yeah, 10 years old and working is quite a lot, doesn't go to school. So yeah, we were helping him out, and he picks up the cotton candy and goes and sells that, but the money that we gave to him, we said don't tell your boss, just keep it for yourself. What's this boy's name?
तिम्रो नाम के हो
आकाश
आकाश
Wow, and how old is Ankas?
कति वर्ष
12
12
12. Wow, he's a
School
big boy
जान्छ?
for 12.
Islamic school
he goes to school
He goes to school, okay. And how many hours a day does he do this?
कति घन्टा हुन्छ होला
9 बजेदेखि 8 बजे जानुपर्छ
9 from 9 to 8
Wow, and how does he have time to go to school?
अनि स्कुल कति बजे जान्छ त स्कुल
भोलि सुबहदेखि
बिहानदेखि बिहानको हो 6 देखि हो 6 देखि हो I think from 6 to 9 maybe
Okay.
2 hours
Okay, and
Yeah.
does he do this to help his family or is it extra money for him?
कोसँग बस्छ तिमी
मामा माइजसँग
मम्मी बाबा
गाउँमा
गाउँमा अनि यो कति कमाउँछौ
कहिले 1000 हुन्छ कहिले 600
महिनामा कस्तो 100 हुन्छ आफै हो मामा माइजू so uncle and aunt
Uncle and
yeah,
I see. I see. And how many bags does he sell in one day?
दिनमा कतिवटा बेच्छ
दिनमा 30-40 ल्याउने हो कहिले बिग्छ त बिग्छ नबिग्यो भने 30-20 वटा बिग्छ
sometimes all like he has like 40 to 30
Yeah.
sometimes all sometimes like very few
Okay, and if he got some extra money today, what would he do?
अहिले तिमीले हैन पैसा पायो भने के गर्छौ
मम्मीलाई
मम्मीलाई उता गाउँमा पठाउने
मामा पठाइदिन्छ
मम्मीले पठाइदिन्छ he'll send that money to his mother yeah
Okay. And would he tell his boss that he got the money?
so he doesn't work for boss
No.
he works for his uncle and aunt
Okay.
yeah
Okay, so today we're going to help him out. No worries. So, ask him, in what ways will that be able to help?
अब यसले तिमी के गर्छौ
यो मम्मीलाई दिन अनि मम्मी पढाइमा यो पैसा लगाउनु
so he'll give this to his mom
Yeah.
and then his mom will help him
Okay.
bye bye
Okay, guys, so I just wanted to jump on here and talk about the fact that after doing some research and talking to some people here in Kathmandu, I've recently found out that the auntie and uncle that the child says that they're helping isn't actually their auntie and uncle. It's a boss, really, and all of the money that they get, they give to the boss, and then the boss feeds them and sort of looks after them. And it could be a realm of child labor. It's sort of hard to know, right? So what to do? Well, from my understanding, the best way is to help these kids out, talk to them on the street, make sure that they're okay, buy them some food, give them a little bit of money. There's big organizations that help these street kids, and I'm actually going to be donating to them and working with them in a future video. But I just wanted to jump on here and sort of say that I am aware of that, and this is a very difficult humanitarian situation. Yeah, it's quite hard. There's a lot more to it than what we asked that young boy, and yeah, only our effort and to raise awareness for this issue, and that's the reason why I'm doing this video, to raise awareness for it. So yeah, if you see any of those kids out on the street, ask if they're okay, if they need anything. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. How to cross the street in Nepal? You don't. Oh, let's go, let's go. Woo! Rightio guys, so we have now came down to one of the main rivers here in Kathmandu, and my local friends were just telling me that this river, they actually used to swim and fish in it 15 to 20 years ago. It is crazy to think, but now the water is so polluted, it smells like poo, it smells disgusting. But the reason why we're actually here is they do the ceremony burials here, so where I know that this is a sort of a sacred place for the burning of the bodies and the burials. So I won't be showing too much, but sort of filming from a distance and sharing with you guys my emotions and my feelings. To the right of me is actually the cremation is going on now. I filmed some clips and I'm going to bring them up now. They're quite far away. I don't want to get too close just to be respectful, but this is a circle of life and I want to sort of share with you guys how this happens. Now they burn the bodies next to the river, and then once the ashes are done, they push the ashes off into the river and down goes the body and the ashes. So yeah, this is a circle of life in the Hindu religion. It's very fascinating, and there's starting to be a bit of smoke now, so I might put my mask on. Towards the end there, we saw some actual bodies wrapped up in cloth, ready to be burned, and I didn't film that, but you could, you know, use your imagination. Yeah, guys, it's incredibly sad. There was a lot of families there crying, and a lot of spectators actually just watching. Which to me seemed a little bit full on, too personal. Like we shouldn't be there. But it's actually quite normal for the public to sort of walk past and see. So yeah, it was interesting to say the least. That's something that I don't see every day, and quite a shock. In the West, we usually bury the bodies, and we have a tombstone, and you can go and visit them. But yeah, this way next to the holy river, they also believe if the water goes into their mouth before they get burned, then they go on to heaven. So yeah, very different. But anyway, so I'm going to end the video there. As always guys, keep it real, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.